Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And first, let me tell you that the winner of last week's viewer's favorite question was, "And if we don't," from Afterfove. Congratulations, Afterfove. And today our question comes to us from Linda Matthews. And Linda has this question. Is it possible for people's higher selves to communicate between each other? Or is it possible for a person's higher self to communicate with the conscious self of another person? And Linda tells us that she has received spiritual messages in meditation, for example, from people that she recognized in her daily life, and these messages were dead on, just as one would expect with a spirit guide. And her assumption is that they came from the higher self of the person. And what would I make of this? And my answer is absolutely. Higher selves do communicate with one another, and I think it's actually a fairly common thing of which the conscious self is usually not aware. However, when we're on a magical path, we sometimes become aware of things that we would not otherwise know, and this is one of them. And I would say that higher selves very often communicate, and sometimes in this way, where the conscious mind of the receiver is actually aware of it. Usually the conscious mind of the sender is not. And in fact, usually neither is, but even when the receiver is aware, usually the sender is not. But there are exceptions to that too, because this is a technique that you can learn to use. And the way that I was told to pursue this technique is that you imagine yourself having a conversation with the other person just as if they were there with you. And you put as much energy and focus into this as you can, and you focus on your message to that person, and you speak to them just as if you were speaking to them face to face. And you do this with intent, you do it with focus, and you do it with energy. And that this is a way in which this can be accomplished consciously. And we talk about this in the degree books in somewhat greater detail, but it's actually a fairly simple technique. And I think that in an unconscious way, we do it quite frequently. So yes, I do believe that higher selves not only communicate with one another, but also with the conscious self on occasion as well. So that would be my thoughts on that matter. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from witchschool.com. Are you looking for the best in pagan and magical education? With more than 12,000 pages, witchschool.com is like having your own personal library with individual learning assistants to help you study. And Witchschool's Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere education system is available any place on Earth, anywhere you are and anytime you want it, as long as you have an internet connection. Witchschool's lifetime memberships are a great value. They really do last a lifetime. They've been there for years and they'll be there for years to come. So get your membership today at witchschool.com.